You are now tuning in to Stay to the Point Radio.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Stay to the Point Radio on WFBS 98.1. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking and sharing. Make sure you do all three, okay? All the above. Make sure, all right? Tell a friend, tell a mother, tell a grandma with a wooden leg. Either or, just tell somebody about the Stay to the Point crew. And right now, we got Sherry. And Fueg is away at the moment, but he will be on. He's getting in contact with another special guest that's about to come on in just a few moments. Yeah, for sure. In 2 minutes. Yes, sir. He looked like a dreadlock man. But anyways, what up, Cher? What's going on? You're looking so colorful and shiny. How are you?
Thanks. I'm
you?
good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm just.
How was your week?
My week was busy. My weekend seemed very, very short, but I could honestly say I'm very happy because my birthday is right around the corner.
Yes. How many days? 2?
2 days, yo. I'm about to be 30.
I never forgot.
That's why I love it. See, that's why I love
know.
it.
No.
So I'm about to be 37, Duke.
I know we getting old, man.
3 more years and we
40. 40. Can you believe that?
40.
3 more years and we are 40.
My boy just asked me, he was like, hey, bro, you gained any gray hairs? I was like, yeah, actually I did. I had some on the side of my head right now, and my lady was trying to pull it off. And I was like, no, keep that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I want to show that I have it, that I do have some wisdom in this brain of mine. So let me get that gray, because I want to be that sexy old. You know what I'm saying? That old and sexy. I want to have that gray. I want to have
I'm trying to figure out, why are they thicker though?
What you mean?
My gray hairs that have grown in are thicker than my regular hair.
What does that
They're pretty
mean?
though. They're pretty curly.
They're pretty curly? But
yeah.
You about to have that coming out the pool. You had that grandma curly gray hairs going in.
They're crazy.
That's
I was
nice.
like, I left it,
Right.
But I was like looking, I was like, dang, that thing is thick.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, what you think you're going to be like when you hit about 50, 55? What do you think you're going to be doing? Where you going to be at? Where you feel like you want to be at the age of 55?
I think I will have published several books by then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, let's speaking at least 5 or 6. And I don't know, I think I'll be in a good place. Like, I feel like where I'm moving, like how I'm moving right now, I feel good about it. And so I'm feeling like as long as that momentum keeps going, I feel like I'm going to be in a good place.
Dope.
Like my mental space, like I'm in a good mental space. Like I'm not holding on to things. I'm not holding on to people. And I know to some people that might seem crazy, but to me, I feel like a lot of what has held me back is holding on to situations.
Yeah.
So I don't hold on to things, people, places. I'm moving however God wants me to move. It is what it is.
Amen to that. Yeah, I think a lot of people, and I mean, I don't want to, I think that's all we could do is kind of like compare to other people, because we are people, we are human beings. But I think a lot of times we do hold on to a lot of things, even when we don't know we are holding on to it. We, by attitudes, by the way we move, by our body language. I know I'm very expressive with my body language. Like, you could tell when I'm upset. I get super quiet. I turn walking to power walking, and I actually get my best work done when I'm upset. So That's always been my thing. I don't know. But I've been trying my hardest to try to like stop with the holding grudges. We spoke about this about the past show where when I was talking about old friends.
Hmm.
Um, and I was honestly like, I'm over it, you know? Like that's all my thing was. I wasn't angry, I wasn't upset, but I'm just over it. So when
Right.
you feel like you over it, you don't feel like you need to rekindle anything, you know? So
Nope.
it's a
I
bit of
mean,
an yeah.
seriously, like when you are like when you just reach a certain place in life, you're okay with people just not being there. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Because you come to that place where you realize that you have to do with or without certain people or certain situations being available to you. And if those people don't want to be there for you, okay, time doesn't just stop
right.
because you're not in my life anymore, whether or not it be friend, family, foe, whatever the case may be. Time doesn't stop, it waits for nobody. And I just have gotten to a place like, if I look back on all the years that I have spent being concerned with other people's situations, happiness, and all that other stuff, I have wasted years of my life with that. But I don't regret it because you need those those things to mold you into who you are when you get older. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those are lessons that you have to learn. Those are
Right.
L's in life that you have to take.
That's true. That's true. And I think the more L's you get, the more experience you become. And you're like, all right, unless you're just an idiot and you keep getting the same L with the same situation.
And I know
That's
people like that too. I have been that person in certain situations. Not everything, but in
me
some
too.
things I could say. I have been that person that just does stupid, redundant, retarded stuff, like just
Me too.
like it's just being stupid and just being that hamster on a wheel where you keep doing the same thing over and over and over. And it's like, hey, Sherry, have you learned your lesson yet? You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to
Right.
have those conversations with yourself because somebody else can tell you 1,000 times, but until you have that real conversation with yourself, you're not going to it's not going to resonate.
That's a fact. And I actually felt that same way when I was in my last few years of Virginia. I felt like it was a rotating door, like, and I'm like trying to figure out why am I going through this? Why I keep dealing with the same situation? Lights getting cut off, water threat of shutting down and having to pay a $400 deposit because, this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, why am I dealing with this, dude? Like, what did I do to deserve this? And I even started putting blame to God, like real talk. Like I'm like, yo, why you doing this to me? What did I do so bad to get this? Especially when you have younger kids, and stuff like that. And it's like, yo, you see what I have, right? You see, why would you jeopardize that? But it was never
Right.
him, it was me. So finally sacrificed and made a move, and that's what it takes. I think if people are afraid to is to make sacrifices. That's
Yep.
another key word. That's another key word. So yeah,
Yep.
but that's beautiful. But all right, yo, we got a fantastic show like every other week. Like we've been consistent. Like we've been killing it, though. We've been and we've been hitting with some new subscribers. People really been shouting us out and stuff like that, saying that we got a great show, we got a good thing going on and stuff like that. I think that's just Sherry Stalker stuff. But anyways, um, so
You don't want to see or hear some of the stuff that's been in my DM this week. It's been it's been one of those weeks of my DM, okay?
I
I was
bet.
like, do I need to change my thing? It's getting a little crazy out here.
I bet. I bet. I mean, damn, I imagine you don't even see. And one thing I got to give it up for you, Cher. Like you don't, you keep it mystery. With your Instagram, you keep it mysterious. You put your point out. You what you put out is what you vision, right? You explain a lot of who you are inside through your Instagram without showing your outside that much. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't have to explore yourself to get attention. Your
Right.
intelligence and the way you speak or just the post that you put out shows who you truly are. And people fall in love with that, right? So when they do see just a simple, beautiful face with the, the way you have your hair, you switch it up every once in a while, and you don't even show but so much, they go crazy. Like, oh my God, Ashley's beautiful. Without having to show that,
Thanks.
without having to show that bikini or whatever the case is, or doing a twerk video or whatever the case is.
I'm not. I'm getting quarantine. I mean, as soon as I hit the beach, I might have to throw a few of them up.
You feel me? Pop one. Boop. That's it. That's all you get. But yeah, so it's good to see. But all right, we got a show. Yesterday we had this big battle, right? I wouldn't say it was a big battle anymore because I expected more, but there was technical difficulties on one side of a hip hop legend, a pop legend. I give it. Both of these guys are stream legends. They pioneers to the game. They transformed 2000 to be something amazing, and that was Ludacris versus Nelly. I want to say at the beginning of the battle, Nelly was having problems. The middle of the battle, Nelly was having problems.
At the end,
before the battle, Nelly was having problems.
Yeah.
Hey.
He having problems.
Fueg. Well, everybody. Well, I kind of expressed myself of who I was picking. Fueg as well. Now, Sherry, I don't know who you were picking before the battle, or Chandra, but who were you picking before this battle started?
I was picking Ludacris before the battle.
Okay.
And I'm surprised.
I was correct.
Alone. Okay.
All right, cool. So you were picking Luda. I don't know who Chandra was picking, but I was picking Nelly. I think out of my Facebook, I was the pretty much one or two other guys was the only ones that was picking Nelly.
I ain't seen nobody else picking Nelly but you.
No, there was two other guys that was picking Nelly.
Arguments with a few. I ain't gonna lie.
There was two other guys that was picking Nelly. See, I like to think out the box. That's all that is. Everybody else likes to.
I mean, obviously you're a Jets fan, clearly.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not gonna look, man.
I had to throw that in there. I had to throw it in there.
The season hasn't even started. It's not even close to being starting.
That's not true. You see how these months is flying by? It's coming.
It is coming, but it's not here yet.
Okay.
We're gonna see what your Eagles gonna do. So let's not talk too much. Remember they picked the quarterback when they needed receivers. Remember how dumb your coach is. But anyways, or general manager. But anyways, right? Why you went mute? Why all of a sudden you went mute?
Because I'm in the car. It's noisy.
Okay, got you. All right, so as Fueg is praying to the Lord because he's frozen.
Oh, he's funny.
Yeah, you praying. Hold on, let me screenshot
he got that Nelly internet.
Yeah, let me screenshot that. Yeah, I got him.
But I didn't sell all the $1 million records. There's no reason to have that damn shit happen to you.
Okay, so I was trying to figure that out. Like, obviously he living okay because it looked like he was living all right, And I'm like, why is his internet so crappy? He has money. It don't make any sense.
No, the storm. There was a bad storm in St. Louis. So I don't care how rich you are.
He was in New York, though. All right, let me stop. I'm just joking.
Does he live in New York or St.
Louis? I'm playing around.
It's St. Louis. It was St. Louis. So he was in St. Louis. It was a bad storm. He was apologizing to everybody. Like, look, man, my bad. It's a bad storm. Woo, woo, woo. Anyways, I had Luda win this. Luda won this, obviously. Luda, first and foremost, the momentum of Nelly was horrible from the beginning. There was his Wi-Fi situation was really bad. So, but like I was telling Fueg, like he doesn't understand that the momentum and the impact that Nelly had when that Tim McGraw played, that song came out, like, yo, he did some damage with that song. I want to say that was a top notch. Dilemma was another one. EI was another one. Hot in Here was another one. Like, he had some incredible hits. So I was just trying to explain, and I wanted to put out there that people need to stop sleeping on Nelly like he ain't changed the culture. Like he ain't changed the forecast. Like that man put St. Louis on the map. He put a whole
I
city
don't think
on the
I
map.
did see a couple of people making statements like, you know, who thought it was okay to put Nelly with Luda and this and that, whatever. I didn't think it was a bad matchup, honestly. But Luda did, to me, kind of smash it. He got him. Like, that was just my opinion. I had a great time watching it, though, on both halves. Like, I literally turned my house into a club. I went through almost an entire bottle of wine. My daughter came in the room and took my glass from me because and Luda I said, move, get out the way, blah, 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 you know, and she came in the room like, what? What's wrong with you? Let me take that.
That's crazy.
I felt bad.
I could imagine Sherry being like, hey, this is my joint, dog. Oh.
I was lit in the house by myself.
So I'm gonna tell you my side of it. So my thing is that I have never been a Nelly fan because I'm big on everything. Like I think about everything when I'm listening, and I can't. It's hard for me to just listen as a fan because I listen to every element of everything you do. Now I can't lie that he didn't have hits. I didn't say that. I'm just saying he wasn't matching Luda. That's what I was saying. I'm not gonna deny his success. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna deny that the joint with Kelly, the joint, the ER joint, all that joint, I rock to that joint. But let me ask you a question. In most of his songs, because you see me, you, Ransom, and Jess in the car together, bumping it together? No.
No. Bumping Nelly? No. Bumping Nelly, no.
I can't say that I ever was a fan of Nelly to where I was bumping. Nelly was one of those people that you listen to because it was playing in the club. So that's why you know the song. Yeah. That's just me.
Yep. Sherry, real quick, look at I hear you now.
I was frozen.
Yeah, you were frozen. I snapshot you again because it was a funny face.
He's trying to get me. He's trying to get me back.
Yeah, twice.
Go ahead though, bro.
I hate when you do that.
No, I'm gonna get you back. Trust me, I'm gonna get you back. Nah, check it though. Hold on, where am I at? Okay, what I was saying is that four dudes bumping Nelly don't happen, right? You agree?
No, we not bumping Nelly.
So what I was saying, but Ludacris hit everything. Nelly was really a lot for the females, and I'm gonna say it, and the white people. Being real with you, he was a lot for them, a lot. The only reason I'm saying that is because, and I won't even break it down. I'll just say that's what I'm seeing. But women specifically, you know what I'm saying? Right. Luda hit the streets, he hit the women, he hit the club, and he did it in like one track. Hit everything. Because the streets like the lyrics. He got that. The club bangers, even Move Bitch and all that shit, that was, those are some club joints. You know what I'm saying? And then you're talking about the women because they like to dance and all that too. So that's why I had him. But Nelly did have some stuff. I ain't gonna lie. He put an entire, I feel like he almost put, it don't even seem like just a city. It feel like he put his whole state on.
Yeah.
So I'm not going front.
Yeah.
I have to give him that because Atlanta was kind of popping with Outkast and T.I. and all of that, even before Luda. You know what I'm saying? Specifically with Outkast and all that. So I can't give that to Luda that he put ATL on the map because he didn't. But if you want to do it like that, I totally agree with Nelly on that respect.
Yeah, and that's my thing. That's my main thing. I'm not. I was really more on defending Nelly. Obviously, I was picking the underdog. I mean, the common sense was to go with Luda. I felt like Luda was also a hell of a feature artist because he hopped on some big time bangers. Like I think Luda cheated with Lovers and Friends. He should not put that on. I think he cheated. You noticed. Lovers and Friends and with Usher. Yeah, that should never have been played.
So even though, with that, okay, I gave.
Yeah, but his verse on Lovers and Friends though was dope. Like, come on.
That's what. Featured. That's what we was. That's what I'm talking about. So like now we talk impact. To me, isn't it impactful when other people want you to be on their records too? Like that's
Yes.
impactful. So it's like you being at the basketball court and you never get picked, but you supposed to be that dude. But you never get picked. But he always gets picked. But you that dude though, but you never get on the squad. They never pick you.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
listen, there's a difference between that and having already two impact people like Usher and Little John on the track. And then
Yeah, but like I'm not even talking about the whole
I'm not talking about the track. I'm talking about in general.
When I'm just talking about his verse on the track though was tough. It's not like it's not like he just came in on the song for 5 seconds and said some corny stuff. Like that verse was dope. Like what you mean? I mean, I have a whole child that's about to be 15 off of that track.
That's true.
Oh wow. No, but also that was Little John.
15. Hold up. That went right over my head. But 15.
I caught it and I put it aside for a second. I did catch it.
That track. Wait, hold on. You went a different direction on here, like
because it's the truth. When you're talking about songs that have impact, they have a connection to your life in some way. And that Confessions album, even though it was not Ludacris's album, that album was crazy.
Yeah,
like
to tell you,
there's not a person, huh?
No, I'm saying
keep going. Go ahead, keep going.
I'm pretty sure that every 9th and 10th grader in this world almost was born off of that album. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
That's true.
It
was
possible.
I mean, I wouldn't pick that.
Usher is responsible for a lot of babies.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, Confessions by itself. That whole album,
right?
That whole album is like, what? Like it's the whole.
I'm trying to tell you, 2005 and 2006 was probably a very active year for the hospital. Just be real.
They probably named a couple babies Usher too. So,
like seriously.
That's a third photo I just snapped of Fuego right now.
Would you stop messing with? Why you snapping photos?
No problem.
Where's Marquise at? I thought he was
right there.
Yo.
My connection real quick.
Yeah. What up, Keith?
What's up? What's good? What's good?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Just over here talking about the Nelly versus Luda battle, bro.
Oh, the Teddy Riley versus Ludacris battle? Yeah, I heard it last night.
Yeah, that was exactly. That was bad.
You know what I did like about it though? Nelly was feeling himself. Like he was really lit. Like he was really having a good time.
Yeah.
Like he had a lot of fun with it. I liked it. You could tell Ludacris is probably a Virgo or something. He was way too chill. I was like, okay.
He is a Virgo.
Is he?
Yeah. Because you remember he did a song with Nas called Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Off of that Street Disciples. What you know I'm a hip hop guy. I know my shit, goddammit. I know my shit. But anyways, how you call it? Yeah, I had Luda won. Obviously, he beat Nelly. Nelly had no momentum with that Wi-Fi issue that he was having.
You're going to say that.
I just want to keep saying that.
Wi-Fi.
Look,
I told you.
I'm just going to keep saying that. Luda is my guy, though. Let me just put it out there. Luda is my guy. He always will be my guy. He is one of the illest lyricists. I put him in the top 20 on my board, okay, on lyricists. So, and he's very versatile. He reminds me of a down south Busta Rhymes. That's Luda to me. You know what I'm saying? So I love Bus. Bus is a legendary. He's pioneer. He's all the above. Luda is just a 3.0 2.0 of Busta Rhymes. Period. Without the woo-ha, without all that. But that's my guy, yo. So Luda won for sure. And he beat him pretty good. But Nelly, I just wanted to defend my boy because everybody just kept picking Luda like Nelly ain't nothing. Like Nelly was just a guy that didn't move records that he didn't sell. Like he didn't sell 17 million copies. Like he didn't have multi-platinum singles left and right. You know, he was running.
And I'm not even talking that. That's why I was saying I don't
saying.
disagree with that. But there's a difference to me, and I'm gonna be very messed up when I say there's a difference between, and I'm not saying it's this discrepancy.
No, you are.
But no, real talk. I'm just saying there's a difference between somebody that you sell records and you dope, whatever, and then the all around stuff you do and how many years you had to run and all of that. Like Nelly had a good 3. This dude Luda going on 20. And he's still now. I'm not talking about just with music. If we talking just with music, let's say just music, he still had a longer run. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but we mentioned the features. I agree with you. I'll let you have it. I'm not saying I agree, but I'll let you have the fact that you say he cheated on that, right? But to counter that,
just a few.
No. But to counter that, and Keith brought this up. To counter that, Nelly plays the remix to a Beanie Siegel joint and sounds like me. On the track, like the shit was garbage. I'm sorry, it was trash.
That was garbage.
It was garbage.
Like remix was garbage.
The dude made no sense.
Wait.
The dude made no sense on a record of You can't sound like What did he say? What is one line in there that you could quote?
Down, diggity, down. Like he did that at the beginning,
bro. You made my whole shit start now. He said, pop.
Hey, I never ever said your name. Yeah, he was talking about KRS-One. That's the joint that he
oh my God, you a bro. Don't even, and I know that. But how you think and they think that's what makes me even know the game where he beat KRS-One in the battle? When in his dreams could he beat KRS-One in the
I need to hear this.
Yes.
I need to hear it.
You heard it yesterday. That was what he used.
That's what.
That was the verse. Look, he did the Drake. Listen. He did the Drake. This is Drake. No,
Drake got him though.
Drake did Nelly, because if you think about it, he hopped on a remix dissing KRS-One because KRS-One came at him, right? But he hopped on one of the biggest singles of the summer, Rock the Mic, right? To do so. So what did Drake learn that from? Nelly. Drake, he knew if I'm gonna have this play everywhere, so I'm gonna hop on something like the Rock the Mic with Freeway and Beanie Siegel. One of top 2 lyricists too. They no slouches either. They invited Nelly to come and rap with them. You gotta think of the cadence on the.
No, that's business. He's popping. That's business.
Yes, sure.
That's business. He's popping now.
The biggest label. Let me explain. The biggest label of all hip hop. They on rock.
As I talked, since two different
Rockefeller. They on Rockefeller. They on the biggest label in the whole wide hip hop history.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you're wrong in that. What I'm saying though, if at that time, if Nelly was popping too, that's a business move. You know how I know that there's no way in hell a Nelly beat a KRS-One lyrical battle.
Absolutely
Come the fuck on. Let's stop that right now. Ain't no way you telling me KRS-One lost to Nelly in a lyrical battle.
No, never.
KRS-One could be in a coma and beat this dude in his mind.
Never.
Okay, please.
Never.
Don't do that. I know y'all
do that. No, I won't do that. I won't do that.
Okay.
I won't
but
do that.
you're right about they did invite him. Now I'm asking because I don't remember. At that time, was Nelly popping? Because remember, he's a pop artist.
Yes.
As you said.
So Nellyville came out.
So I'm not trying to. Oh, yep, it did. So let me ask,
okay.
Go back, and I know I always mention the girl, and I know I'm sorry. I always bring up the white chick Iggy Azalea, but go back and see people who asked her to feature. Okay. I'm just saying because first we were going on album sales. Well, she has more album sales in her 1 year than Lil' Kim got in her career, so that makes her better and more impactful than Lil' Kim.
Absolutely.
If we go, I mean, based on what people are saying about album sales.
What people? Ain't nobody saying.
Well, you brought it up. Remember, you brought up album sales.
I said I brought up album sales for over 8 to 10 years. It wasn't a summer.
We talking album sales though. We speaking about entire like how much.
No. Just that one album.
If I drop one album and my one album sells more than your 10, Together?
Yeah.
Doesn't that make me more impactful? I mean, in theory, I know
summer.
it doesn't.
For that summer.
But I'm talking about I have more collectively than you. So
Sure.
if I score 80 points in one season, right? Like that's my one game. I play one game and you score 10. I scored more than you, right? I still scored more than you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. She still scored more, but we know that's why I don't look at that. I'm looking at everything. So when you say Nelly and Luda, I agree with having that battle. I don't think it's so far off now. I don't believe that. Like, oh my God, because who else you gonna put against Luda or Nelly?
Okay, you from?
They would. That's blasphemy. I think that we laugh, but I think that's blasphemy. And I know I froze. I know you're gonna do some dumb shit.
No. I already got 3 of you.
But Chingy, I wouldn't say no Chingy and Nelly. You can't do that. You can't compare Chingy and Nelly. So it was only the right thing to do.
Right. That's fine.
But I didn't see it.
That's fine.
I seen the same outcome.
So Keys, where you got? Who you got, man?
Kevin Durant. You were hopeful for the Cavs, but we didn't think they was gonna win. Like for real, like this. That's what that was. Like we're hopeful. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yo, Keys, who did you get, bro? Who do you have?
I had Ludacris, man. Nelly played a lot of songs, like 3 songs in particular I never heard. Matter of fact, I kind of went on Google and I had to find some of those names, and then you read in the comments during the sections. A lot of the people like, what year was the song released? Who's on this track? I didn't know. Like Ludacris, every time he put a song on, I knew it. Nelly put a song, I'm like, he got up and danced. I was like, I never heard this before.
Right. So, not to cut you off, but I was having the same issue. I was like, was I under a rock? Like, when was this song released? Don't know it. And then when I started seeing other people commenting the same thing, I didn't feel so bad. But Nelly was like dancing to it like we were supposed to know what it was. I was like, I don't know this song.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, that's why, Luda won. I'm not going to argue that at all. But I don't want to make it seem like I don't like Luda. Like, Luda was a major part of me writing and all that, too. Like, he's a big part. But all I was just saying was, let me just defend the underdog that everybody is just saying, why is he even going against Luda? And that's where, I'm just taking the little guy. That's what I'm doing. I like the underdog. So we all agree. Luda won, and Luda won pretty much with a landslide. Luda was chill. He sat back, had no worries in the world. You could tell he was waiting for Nelly to be done with that one, like some tracks, and because he would start picking his hair. Like, all right, bro.
Yeah, he was getting bored.
Like, anything else, I'm dying to release this one joint right here that everybody really going to be bumping to. So shout out to Luda, man. Shout out to Nelly, 2 legends, 2 pioneers. Can't knock it, bro. Can't knock it. I heard now from a grapevine, I was listening to because there's a lot of Instagram lives that have been taking place. And like Joe Budden he's been busy on that too. He's been talking to a lot of big people, from Swiss Beats to Timbaland to just different artists left and right. Now, he talked to Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats and Timbaland have been setting this Instagram battles up left and right. Those are the top 2 guys that are the reason why this has been going on. And Swiss Beats said he has 15 battles left in the talk. 15. Now, there's been talks of Rakim versus Big Daddy Kane.
I like it. Yep.
Yeah.
Now that's right there. I cannot pick that right now. I want to pick Rakim, but I'm like, nah. Kane has some shit.
My God. See, this is beyond my time. I just want to be there just to get a lesson. I want to learn the history behind it, because really I started listening to hip hop back in '96. Biggie.
For real?
One More Chance. Yeah.
You serious?
Yes.
See, my thing is because like I'm the youngest, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like 12, 13 years younger than my brother. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So one of my brothers. So I learned, like, they came up in Big Daddy Kane, and so I'm 2 and 3 years old while they DJing. I'm on the bed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing all this. So I kind of was hip hop forever But then I really got into it when Juice came out, when Pac and Tupacalypse and all that. Like I was that. So I was like 4th grade, and I was like, yo, and so I didn't, and that's cool because that's a lot of people like 96. Because I shouldn't have been as old as I was because I got into a lot of shit. So 96 was probably that time that I think most people got into it though, like heavy.
It could be 94 too, maybe.
Because I think I'm sure if you remember like the first Nas and all that, then
No, but the thing is, the Illmatic, I didn't listen to that till late.
Oh, okay. Because then again, remember we weren't supposed to listen to it because my mother got that Locks album and she was like, "Yo, give it to me."
Right.
You're not listening. I just found it like recently. I had to buy another one. I just found the joint. She took that away from me. I had Tupac's I even had 2 Live Crew, and you know I wasn't supposed to be having that shit. I had all that. And but I went crazy. Remember that what's it called? What was it? Is BMG or something? And then another joint that I remember 10 cents for like 100 or 20 albums or whatever. And remember those like those CD clubs.
Those paper things you get in the mail.
Yeah, like and I joined one and forged my mom's name.
Oh.
I had Frank Sinatra. I don't know why the hell I ordered that. But Frank is dope. But I'm just saying, I had everything.
I was into R&B. I was into R&B in the 80s. Like I had.
No, that's what's up. And see, I was. So I got in R&B around that 94, 95. Because when you start really liking girls. So that's when Kells came out.
Oh, I'm sorry for you.
Kells,
terrible. Now it makes you it's like your childhood has just been.
It is.
It's been
you can't deny the
negative from the start.
Because imagine the adults that's thinking he's talking about an adult. He probably talking about a 13-year-old girl. Hey, what you eating? Sherry got ice cream.
Yeah, she do got ice cream. She got a blizzard. It better be like peanut butter.
Peanut butter with the peanut butter cups.
Yeah, look at her. She's so focused too. Look at her. All right, well, we're gonna get on. Yo, so Keys, what was the first time that you first listened to hip hop and it kind of like took you there?
I'm 93, 94. Basically, it was Naughty by Nature. That's when I started with Hip Hop Parade. And that was like the theme back in elementary school.
Okay, I explain it.
Yeah.
For sure. See, my first record that kind of took me over the top though, it wasn't Biggie. It was Deja Vu.
Oh, wow.
Peter Guns and Lloyd Tariq.
Because that was the hood. That was the hood. If it wasn't, that's when. No. That's when. Yeah, that was dope.
That was the anthem, man. Yo, they played that. Played that
on her food.
Yeah, I'm all in the ice cream, bro. Like I'm trying to figure it out. Like she's not even listening to us right now. Trying to figure out what she's having. Like what blizzard you have? What are you eating?
What you got?
Oreo blizzard. Sorry.
Ooh.
Oh, man, so that's good too, though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, I thought I was hoping it was peanut butter. I like that peanut butter joint.
Yeah.
That Reese's cup.
Yeah, that Reese's cup.
Oh, that's bang, dude. Yo, you made me want to go get some ice cream because you like indulging in that joint right now, bro.
Good.
Dude, I spent $27 on ice cream for the family yesterday, yo.
God damn, what the hell you get? You want the actual?
You didn't use a coupon? Did you download the app?
I got 6 people. You already know. Each little joint is $4, $4 or $5, and you know where I live.
Damn, he went to Italy to get that ice cream.
Lourdes could have ate over somebody's ice cream. Did she need her own?
The small cups was $2.30 or $3, whatever it was. This is the price every time. We go if we went out to dinner. That's easy $70.
So Sherry, what was your first time getting introduced to hip hop? I think I asked you this, but I already know the answer.
Okie dokie. You know the answer.
I already know the answer. It's Nas. I know it's a Nas song.
You don't have to take it. You know, everything leads back to Nas for me. Yep. With hip hop, I love Nas. I'd probably say, even though I was introduced to it before, I would say I became more like engulfed in it probably around the same time frame as you. 96, 97.
Okay. So Yeah, I know. It's
No, I was
mom's
like-
talk. Mom's
But
is in the
you-
car too.
I know, and that's why I
Sorry,
had to.
guys.
No, you good, mom.
No, I don't trying to watch my
Mom,
mouth.
when you got hold on. Mom, when you got introduced to hip hop?
What did he say?
Sugar Hill Gang.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
that-
Yeah.
And the food you say no good.
Hey,
I mean, the soggy, the peas are mush, and the chicken tastes like wood.
hey.
Play it off like you think you can by saying that you're full. And your friend says, Mama, he should, right, he ain't finished. That's full.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
That's what's up.
That's dope. Now that's the true beginning of hip hop right there, bro. Like they had I like that.
Thank you.
That was dope. That was super dope.
Jam on that all the time. That's why it's in my head.
I know. She used to play it all the time, and she had like all these records and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember she had this crate full of records, and she had the record player, and she was always playing it all the time.
That's cool, man. That's what's up.
Okay, Mom.
Yo, I'm telling you that is the truth.
Yeah. See, when I was born, it was rock because of my uncle. I was into Kiss, and then from that it turned into R&B. Bobby Brown, New Edition. You got the Johnny Gills. You got the freaking who else was like huge? Babyface. Those guys. Yes, and then the '90s, hip hop took over. Like it became something different. When Nas came in the field, especially New York back then, it was Hot 97. Hot 97 was the biggest radio station in the world. There was nothing else but Hot 97.
So I'm gonna tell people too, like, Saya, a lot of people get confused, and they think that when you New York and you Puerto Rican, Black, whatever, they think you automatically are gonna be into hip hop. But just to let y'all know, just like white people have different type of music, there's a group of like straight up Puerto Rican cats that's into that rock. Like they was into that, and they got into R&B. They was into funk. They didn't even touch hip hop. Then there's some that like soul, and they went R&B, and then they went, you know what I'm saying? Then they go into hip hop. And my joint froze again.
No, you good, bro. You good, man. I can hear you.
I mean, y'all froze on my end.
You just look like you kissing a mic. That's all that is, man. I'm not judging. I'm not judging, bro.
Can you stop? Don't take.
I'm not gonna snap. I got three of them.
I snapped you earlier. But no, a lot of people get that like confused. So that's just shut up, yo. That's why I'm glad that you mentioned that you was into hip hop and all that.
Oh my god, bro, that's crazy. Yo, so yeah, that's dope, man. But yeah, back to all like what we all said. We all agree that Luda won. Looking forward to the next Verzue Battle. I know
who y'all want to see.
Ooh.
And it could be R&B because me and Keith had an R&B conversation yesterday. It could be whatever, but who would you like to see?
I want to see a DMX versus Jay-Z.
Really? I said DMX versus Jay-Z.
See, I would have to get.
I said DMX versus Nas.
Never.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I mean,
people were talking about Nas versus Jay-Z, but I don't see that battle either.
No, I don't see that either.
Well, who? I'm sorry, who?
Like
Jay
in the comments last night, a lot of people were saying Nas versus Jay-Z, but I don't see it.
Jay get it, like, you know, Jay,
yeah.
And I like Nas better.
Jay got a catalog, man. It's gonna be tough.
Right, exactly.
He got a catalog. That's gonna be tough. I can't see that.
Well, I
like the Rakim and Big Daddy Kane. I really like. I like that
for sure.
I mean, I'm not for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna say R. Kelly because R. Kelly's catalog is just you can't compete with that.
Well, you're not gonna see R. Kelly anyways from a jail cell.
That's another reason you don't see that.
I want to see Usher and Chris Brown, and I know.
Yeah, we said that.
Yes.
That would be really good.
I think.
Cool.
That would be really good.
Usher and Justin Timberlake. Like I even said that.
No.
Like I don't know.
No, but Usher's got a catalog though. He got a catalog bigger than Justin Timberlake.
Real talk though. Real talk. That's just like Nelly versus Luda.
But
Usher versus versus
right.
Justin Timberlake
But
is like
Justin
Luda versus
and like
Justin don't have enough collaborations either.
See, if I say this, they're gonna think I'm just talking about because they're white. But
Justin got a couple of hot collabs.
what's his name?
though.
Alan Thicke.
Oh, Robin Thicke.
Robin
Thicke.
Yeah, Robin Thicke.
We said Alan Thicke.
That's the
Paul.
father.
Alan Thicke is his dad.
That's the
Alan
father.
Thicke
That's
is
the
his
father.
dad.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
God.
a-
Oh, okay.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
It's a person. It's a real person.
He's a real. I just make up names. Billy Bob.
Yo, Robin is thick. What? Pause. Hold on.
I ain't say that. Anyway, said Rob is thick.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to get off for a couple minutes and go in the house, and I'm going to log back on, okay?
All right. That's what's up.
See you in a few. So,
Yeah,
all right.
The Usher and Chris Brown, no, that's cool.
That's fire. I like that.
I want to see that. That'd be good.
That'd be really dope.
I think
Watch that turn into a dance battle after like 5 songs.
Yo, Chris winning. Man, who you think winning in a dance battle versus Usher and Chris? Are you crazy? Chris is like damn near the closest one to Mike. And that's no.
They're gonna. I wonder if they're gonna start doing dance battles soon too. But I don't know.
It's hard because you gotta put this man somebody in their bedroom and they fall over and shit. You try to in their bedroom, knocking Barbie's dream house over and shit. Like, whoa, nah.
This dude losing it. But yeah, the next, I think that'll be dope. Usher versus Chris Brown. I think that should be the next one.
That'll be dope.
To see what happens. They have some good collaborations too together. That New Flames is fire. But all right, bro. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna go into the next segment. But we will take a commercial break before we go any further. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Stay to the Point Radio, as well as follow us on Instagram at Stay to the Point Radio. And follow Fueg itself and Keith. Make sure you go ahead and at them, follow them. Benny, if you want to have any beef with them, go ahead and start it. You know, these guys deserve it.
Oh, they won.
You know, they should get laughed at for talking crazy about Nelly and shit, but whatever. But anyways, we'll be back.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.